Welcome back, fighters. It's Fighter Miles. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the channel so that you can be alerted every time we post the video.
Not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least for now.
I can't give a guarantee of the future, especially when things are going the way they are.
Subtext.
Especially if things are going the way they are, there will be a revolution in this country, I can tell you now. There will be an unled revolution. An unled revolution is the highest form of anarchy. Expanding a road in northwest from Rustenburg to Mafikeng, the state had to now get into some farms so that, because they didn't have land reserves, so they had to go and take some portions of land as they go along. And then made a call. All those who were affected by our expropriation of land, please come forward so that we can compensate you. Very few people turned up. And the suspicion is that they do not have title deeds. People just declared, this is my land. Reclaim the land. That's what led to the ANC's formation. In 1912, it was after the wars of dispossession. People fought as small African groups and got defeated. And then they said we need to form one umbrella body. So we are united to confront the same enemy and reclaim our land and our wealth. That time wealth was cattle because it was long. So those people came together. When they came together to reclaim this land and cattle, it took long. People started concentrating on things that do not really matter, like political office. It's not about political office. It's not about Julius Malema becoming president. Because direct foreign investment, it depends on the stability of a country.
How do you reassure the foreign investors?
No, you must give me a chance to speak. Unless you want to have this interview with yourself, then we can give you a chance to speak alone.
Okay.
Because you're asking me questions, I'm responding to them, and that's the whole intention of this conversation.
On Women's Month to South Africa, this thing is becoming a disaster. It's becoming a crisis for the country.
South African men have declared war against women. I don't know what informs that. Defenseless women. And that's why when women say men are trash, I join them. I don't get personally affected by that, because you are trash because you kill women, you put them in a dustbin, you burn them, you dump them the same way you dump rubbish. So there's something wrong with us. We are a country which is suffering from a serious depression. This young woman committed suicide. Apparently, you know, it is suspected that she was raped by her partner or some men. So it is highly unacceptable. Did apartheid teach white people to hate black people?
I've given my answer.
But I'm asking a question. Did apartheid teach? It doesn't matter whether individuals decide to choose to accept the teachings or not. Did apartheid teach white people to hate black people?
No.
Apartheid didn't teach them.
Because there were many people that I knew as a child that did not hate people from the other color.
Apartheid taught white people to love black people. Is that what you are saying to me? That's why it was so nice, apartheid. That's why you joined the army.
No, that's not what I had said. I had said what I had said.
There are no tensions in South Africa. There are tensions in France. There's burning in France. There's never been an SABC that left here and went to France and asked your president what is he going to do with tensions in France. Solve your tensions in France and stop imagining tensions in South Africa. There are no tensions here. You are living an imaginary life. You are imagining things. There are no tensions here. Which tensions? You come here, you are dreaming during the day.
What would you say is your plan to grow the economy outside of land?
We want the state to own strategic sectors of the economy, because we know the state is not driven by wanting to maximize profits. The problem we are faced with now is that even if the economy grows, it doesn't create jobs. That money is not redistributed. Actually, those who are making money out of this economy,
They put it in the banks and they don't reinvest it in the economy. They don't open industries because they've got no confidence on this democratic government presided over by black people.
So I'm not going to be entertaining recycled stories of
Was there a
VBS
party
by
of the EFF at Yatin?
Yes.
There was.
It was not a secret. It was a party before, a night before of the rally. We held a party there, hosting the guests which were attending the rally. It was not paid for by VBS.
It was paid for by?
We paid for it. We pay for our rallies.
As a party?
Yes, we pay for our rallies. So I'm not going to entertain this thing that every time Praveen is in a hot water and the EFF takes a stand, Pauli goes to a dustbin to dig the old story. Where's VBS? And I don't have time for that. She must go and be buried in that dustbin where she digs the recycled story of VBS. There's nothing new.
What's your own assessment of things that you would say? And I know you can speak all night long. We just don't have all night. But I want you to give me one or two big things that you say, this is what sums up our success as EFF.
We disrupted the establishment. We found them comfortable on a dinner table, and we disrupted it and exposed the shenanigans they've been causing in this country, exposed the inequalities,